Hi everybody, it's been a while, but I would like to take a closer look again at the functionalities of Speckle, and I'm gonna use the newest component in Grasshopper for Rhino 8 and extract some data in form of reactions inside Speckle, and I'll try to test their automate function, like test function, to be able to extract these reactions as XML file. You can take also a look on their documentation on the Speckle website. I will try to follow these steps. Let's get started. So what will this video be about? First, I want to set the needed packages and the environment inside Python. Then I will have a test function py and a main py files, and they will be connected with each other, and the test function py is going to take the logic from the main py file, and we will test if we can take properly the data from Grasshopper and from inside Speckle, if we are dealing with the right data, and let's see how we can do this. So we are now in the Grasshopper model. Let's see what we have. We have some construction of canopy roof in Karamba, and these are the reactions we are interested in. We have the nodes, and here I can extract the reaction forces, which is a data tree with two lists. First are the values of these reactions as vectors, and I have the position where these reactions are situated, and what are the normal z-axis, and the actual position of the origin. And then this is how it looks like with the new workflow Speckle to Grasshopper. I can give the address of the Speckle model, and I'm ready to publish it. I can create a collection, and I decided to collect both the geometrical elements and the data for the reactions in one collection, and to merge it. And for the elements, I have their material and cross sections collected also from the nodes in Karamba, like so. These are my lines and the meshes together, and on some other data object component I've constructed a dummy point only to be able to collect data object without having geometry for this one. This will be only reactions, and they're getting their key values in form of the information from Karamba, so forces and the position. And all of this I am publishing inside Speckle. I have the name of the model. This is the Grasshopper model, the sub collection, and inside every of this data object has its own material and cross section. And under reactions I have the properties I'm interested in. I have this list which I have to try to reach from the Python script, and to be able to run the automate function and extract these values. So let's see how is it going inside Python. So on this website I've shown you earlier, we can see the examples for the test functions. For example, if I want to use Python, I'm going to testing my functions, and here I can see the example environment file and the Python example function that will be on GitHub, and this is the structure that I need to clone on my computer. I will have the main py function, with its logic, and inside tests I will have the test function, and of course the example file that for the test purposes I have to fill it myself with the data from Speckle project. I can show you further the same logic from GitHub after I cloned it. So in the main function I'm gonna have the automate function with its logic with the data that we're going to need from Grasshopper, and I want to execute the function with these arguments, while in the test function py, from this main py I'm gonna import the function inputs if I have any, and the automate function. So this is the both common logic between the both. This is meaning that I'm gonna import this information about the token and the Speckle model, this inside the environment variables. And after that I'm running the test function with these arguments about the token and the Speckle project data, and automate function and function inputs from the main function. And after that I will see if this is succeeded. But first let's go back and see how we can extract these reactions from Grasshopper. And I'm starting. First, this is the test function as we saw on the scheme, and some print statements. But more interesting will be the main function, because here I will need some more packages, for example how to deal with data tree from Grasshopper, and the class function inputs. This is only argument that is needed for the automate function inside Speckle, but I'm just passing it because maybe I will use it for some other example. This is what I will do with the reactions. I will extract it to a XML file, and I want to decode some the reactions, the positions and the value from Grasshopper. And then the important one is the what happens inside the automate function. And after that the test function py, I'm gonna run it, and the test function py imports this automate function. So this is the connection between the both. Okay, so let's go after another. I will gonna need the version, and here a small scheme. So I have the version from Speckle, I have the elements like Grasshopper model here inside the version. So this is my version, this is the Grasshopper model. I have the sub collection and the elements inside the collection. These are the geometry, the elements and the reactions. So these are also elements and these are also elements. Okay, and here I've written this example. I'm searching for the sub collection and so on. This is the reaction objects. And this has attribute. The reaction object has attribute. From here, these are the properties within with the reactions within. Okay, and this is what happens. I can extract them, and let's see what I'm getting if I were to run this. I'm getting that the test, so PyCharm is searching for a test function with the name starting with test. So this is in behind the scenes, let's say. And I found my version inside Speckle. This is a base object with one elements in this version. So this is the grasshopper, the version grasshopper collection, sub-collection found. And inside this collection are 22 elements with the properties is lists, which is called reactions, and where the XML file is saved to. I found 4 reactions, so the status is succeeded, and I can go back in this button, and if I run the exact automate function in the real world, so not test, but I will be able to download the file directly from Speckle, which is very useful. And yes, this is that I found these reactions inside the structure, data structure, and I found this very useful. For sure it needs more expertise from me, but for now I found it very useful. And thank you for watching. Bye.